Wow. Hey, good morning everyone. Riley Foster here. Hey, I wanted to do a video this morning again on what's in the garden. Now, I'm just showing you where this all starts. Down here at the stream, many years ago, someone, way before we had bought the property 30 years ago, someone cut a hole out in that rock, and it's sandstone, so it wasn't terrible to do, but it wasn't easy. And they cemented up the edge a little bit so it'd hold back the water. And I just dammed it up over there for the last 10 years to bring that water over into this hole. And there is a submersible pump in that bucket. And this is where I get my water from for the garden. You can see beautiful stream down here. I love this place. I cut a little road down here to get the dogs down, let them, as we call it, wash their undercarriage as they like to go out in the stream and play. But really lovely place down here. And that cord runs up to my shop, which is, I think, 100 feet away. I think it's 100 foot, well, 150 feet away. There's two cords. Any case, over the years, I have found this 1-inch black plastic pipe that goes up through here. I pump water. Well, we've had, starting on a drought, I hope it doesn't get worse, but it's 90 plus here in the Carolinas. Yuck, but hey, Carolinas, right? Now, this large pipe I have here was given to me by my son. It's too big. The pump is like a koi pond pump in this bucket, and it pumps a large volume of water a short distance. It didn't have enough pressure to push it, well, 250 feet up to the garden. So I was using these, well, hooked the fire hose to them. I got these out of an old building years ago. I use them for webbing in chairs. You put that in chairs, they don't rot out. But anyway, the big pump wouldn't work. We're just going to walk up through here. This is some of my mess. I'm still clearing out a piece of property for a little 2-room classroom that we're going to put in behind the shop. So, and that's some of the wood we took out. We're going to cut that up for firewood. So as you can see, yeah, the white one, it was just too big, but this is 1-inch black plastic pipe, and it took about 250 feet. So one of the first stops is obviously the water coming from the stream. Second one is, and I wouldn't be surprised if we didn't find a black snake under here, but that's okay. Yeah. This compost / mulch pile, I keep it covered up because I like to run dirt through my drum, sifting drum, and it cleans it out, and we put that on the garden. Between the water and the compost, you get an unbelievable garden. I'll go in there in just a minute and show you some of these plants. I picked peppers yesterday. Beautiful, beautiful peppers. But I got out this morning, well, as you can see, before sunlight. I'm an early person, obviously, but look at this. This is, I'll wash them out here. That's a 5-gallon bucket of beautiful green beans. I washed them. I made this little sink out here, garden sink, just so we don't carry bugs and dirt and trash into the kitchen sink in the house. But man, these things, they're beautiful. Now we'll give some away. We've been eating off of these plants already this year, and they're just unbelievable. These are yellow wax beans. I think the others are Kentucky Wonder, but really, really great beans. So between the compost and the water pumping up on the garden, now, like I said, we've been about 2.5 weeks without any rain. You look how wet this ground is. I take that black plastic pipe, and of course it's hooked up. I think this might have been a dryer hose or a vacuum hose or something, but the biggest thing is we get water over here on the far side, and we're going to be picking blueberries again today. I can keep the birds out of them. We're covered up in blueberries. those will all get eaten or frozen. But I put a really heavy picking on these beans this morning. I see it right at the bottom of the plant, it's dry. But underneath where the roots are, I soaked that ground really good. And you can see that water just runs all the way down through there. And when I tell you, these plants love it. They're getting nutrients out of the stream. They're getting it out of the compost pile, mulch pile, and I have not yet used fertilize these tomato plants. I had aphids at the first of the year, but got rid of them with some soapy water. We did get some tomatoes off the first picking, but that's all right. We'll get a bunch. Look, there's some cherry tomatoes down there. They're delicious, by the way. I think this is a German Johnson. And then the rest of these 4 here, which are really very healthy. Look at the stalk on that thing. And these are Roma tomatoes. They're just unbelievable for cooking. We freeze these for year round. That big tall guy right there, 7 foot tall, I gotta trellis him real quick. Look here, there's 2 of them. I have been eating off of these things. They are, well, they call them sun sugars or sun golds. They're delicious. Jalapenos in here. I have picked jalapenos already. These sun golds, they're 7 foot, 7 foot tall plants. Come over here. And these, by the way, sweet potatoes. I'll have to keep them in check. But you can see that water runs all the way down through here. And I just kind of keep it trenched so it runs under the dirt. And I have already, like I said, I've been picking pretty heavy. But you can see now these beans, these are those heart beans I told you about a video or so back. And boy, when I tell you they're climbing up and getting bushy and full and producing beans, I'm shocked that they're producing this early. Normally pole beans don't start producing until August or September, but hey, I'm gonna save the seeds off of these. And then over here, these things have kind of gone crazy. You see them in there. Butternut squash and crookneck squash. We're gonna have just, well, I'll give a bunch away. I've already given some away, but look at that. Isn't that beautiful? You can hear honeybees all in there. I love it. Look at that. These things are huge, and I mean full of blossoms. Yeah, so I see a couple of cucumbers, so I got to get out of there anyway. But yeah, this row of beans, well, they produce that 4-gallon bucket all the way to the rim. And again, I'll eat some tonight. We'll freeze some, give some to the neighbors. I missed some beans right there. Look at that. Just beautiful. But I wanted to try to get right down here. I'll have to get that out of there, won't I? Look at that. There's a couple of them in there. And again, I'll just trellis them up and let them climb up the wire fence. But from the stream to the garden, just by that black pipe and a septic, or just a pump in that bucket, they keep this garden. You can see it's just soaked underneath, and the plants just love it. They get their leaves nice and dry, and they now about 4 o'clock today, these leaves will be wilted down. They'll look like they're dying, but the next morning they're all sprung up and just happy to be up here again. So but anyway, guys, this is what's in the garden for today. I wasn't going to do a video for another week or so, but these bean plants are, well, that's probably 27 inches tall and just covered in green beans, yellow wax beans. Blueberries are full. If I can just keep the bug bites off of them, and they're not bad. I don't mind. Hey, if they just eat the leaves, I don't care. So remember to like, share, comment, ring the bell, whatever it is you want to do. Just show these videos if you want to your friends and have them check them out. Again, it's important that you grow a garden and know where your food's coming from. I started gardening about 12 or 13, 14 years ago. I found out that I really do like it. So remember, guys, again, like, share, comment. Thanks, and have a great day.